do you mean you're having an early night? What does that mean? What do you mean? Oh, did professional streamer, by the way. Give me a second. Put that on there and this on here. You have sound, right? Yeah, you do. Welcome in, G Diggle. Thank you so much for rating in. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome in, streamers. I'm Pro Stoic. I'm a self-help life advice philosopher, robot man in a toga. And I do the variety. As my father did and his forefather before he, otherwise known as my grandpa. For 1,000 years. 1,000 years of streams in my blood. 10,000 years of streaming. Infinite streaming since the dawn of man. I've been streaming. I've been making small adjustments to OBS. Nope, I didn't want to go back in there. I love that for me. Oh my god, how is everybody doing? It's Monday, everyone's favorite day of the week. Oh my god. It's Monday, everybody. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, freaking Monday, dude. Are you excited? Are you excited to give more of your life force to corporations? I am. Granted. I've been pretty okay. I've been pretty okay on that front. So far, I've been left alone. Which I love. I love that for me. Is it even worth doing potions anymore? I don't think so. I think potions are for bitches, to be honest with you. I know that's not exactly like a popular thought. I think I'm pretty alone on that front, thinking that way, but at the same time, what are you gonna do about it? You gonna end my stream for me? Huh? Huh? Monday? Okay, I'm gonna sleep. I love you so. You're going to sleep? Like at a normal time? That's bait. That's gotta be. I know you're moving, but still, you won't see me in another stream? That's a lie. That's also another lie. I've heard that one before. I guess that's why Barrett has 13 HP. He's not feeling good, man. I boot up the game, and then it's like quasi-instantaneously he gets thrown right into it. He's like, Mr. Cloud, I don't feel so good. And then, bam, I throw him right into the meat grinder. He just goes right into the meat grinder, dude.
Looks like no one's around. We'll come back later.
How about you sleep in the bed? How about you sleep in the bed? How about you sleep in the bed? If there's nobody around, then they won't mind if you sleep in their little JPEG full. Okay, like pretty soon I'm gonna have to use one of my 5 tents, and that's insane. That's crazy town. What you're asking of me? All I know is that we have to go to motherfucking Ligma Balls. We have to go to Ligma Ball Central. And then there's somebody there with whom shares a relationship or history with Red 13 or something. I don't know. Cosmo Canyon. Sephiroth's around here somewhere. We gotta keep lifting up every rock on the way over to Cosmo Canyon. Gotta find the gotta find the Grussie, the Holy Grussie. Welcome in, Takeshi Draw. God, I love me some Takeshi Draw, man. I do. I love his freaking face. If he was a comforter, if he was something that you put on a bed, holy shit, I'm gonna die. If he was like a comforter that you put on the bed, man, I would flop all over him.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I would flop all over him. I would go crazy on that. Can you stop this? Stop this. Oh, you can still cast magic. Very good. No, you can't? Okay. Hey, exists to waste my time is evidently what we're looking at here. Is that they're just here to put me permanently to sleep and turn me into a frog and then slap me for 1/300th of my health, and that's what we're looking at. This is shit.
Welcome to the bonfire.
Oh my god, thank you so much for the support, Takeshi. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
97 Susa Hangout.
Every single one matters a ton. I never take it for granted. I spend at least, well, technically I spend literally all day not taking it for granted. But there are specific points where I consciously think to myself that people have the ability to watch anyone else. There's no shortage of any other people that they could be watching or spending their hard-earned dollary dues on. And so I know what that means. Like, you're basically trading a gallon of orange juice to monetarily support me. And that's big, dude. I'm not like a huge orange juice person. I'll have it on occasion, but trading a whole gallon of orange juice, not even that. To put it in stricter terms or more clear terms, you're basically trading a 32-ounce bottle of peppermint mocha creamer. Am I still shooting the wrong? I'm shooting the middle one. I don't know why they're focused on the middle guy. I think it was the middle guy that I was hitting. I'm not sure. Anyway, so thank you for one, and for two. I'm gonna take all those clips that I harvested from Socialism stream number 6. I'm gonna post them over time onto YouTube to feed the algorithm and to hopefully help somebody out there, complete strangers. Because that's what I'm doing this for. Is helping complete strangers. So yeah, dude, I am so ready for this fight to be over. I'm hoping that there's a treasure or something that's gonna be something that's gonna be at the end of it that's gonna be worth this. What a hell of a way to spend the first, I would imagine, 15 minutes of the stream. Is this getting bum rushed by a load of frogs? This, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna debate you. I'm not going to grab both sides of your face with my hands and then scream bazinga into it. This sucks. Nothing about what I'm experiencing right now is pleasant. Reasonable is how I would prefer to be spending the first, I would say, like 1/15th to 1/20th of my stream. But you know, sometimes when life gives you frogs, you make them into frogade. You know, it's just like one of those extremely early 2000s, late 90s flash games where you would put the frog. Dude, this is horrifying to think about, that we used to actually be willingly subjecting ourselves to this. But you remember those Flash cartoons or Flash games where you would put, like, the animal in the Flash game into a blender? And, like, the whole time it would be like, oh, no, stop. Oh, it looks like I'm in a dangerous situation. It looks like you're actually going to fall through with it. Oh, no, you're actually doing it. Oh, God, you're doing it. I mean, you know, those games are at least partly to do with why I am, quote, like this. Can you please slap me or something? Okay. Well, at least there's that. They're not gonna keep frog status, right? I'm pretty sure they're not gonna keep frog status. Shoot them. Shoot him now. Shoot him. Yes. Yes, very good, dude. Very good. When you squeeze my face and say Bazinga. So I'm still playing Wuthering Waves. Not exactly the Genshin killer, because it's making only about like 1/10 to 1/15 of profit. Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail are neck and neck for making about 8 billion times more money than we'll ever see in our lifetimes. But Wuthering Waves do be up there, which is pretty good considering that it came out like, I don't know, a week ago. A week. Time is quickly becoming meaningless. Like a week plus ago. And I'm still enjoying it. I still willingly go into it on a daily basis. And nope, there's no way through either. There's no way through here. Okay. The map lied to me. Understood. If it's the fucking frogs again, I'm leaving. Oh, it's Yubi! What do I do here? What do I do here? Hang on. This is important. I've never fought her outside of one specific area before. Final Fantasy VII, 1997. How to recruit. Yuffie is a secret playable character. Okay, well it's not secret anymore. She has a date option during the secret date scene in Gold Saucer, and there's a lengthy side quest. Okay. Yuffie is an optional character, but once recruited, she becomes a permanent member. To recruit her, the player must fight the mystery ninja. The encounter is available. The encounter is available until she's recruited. I could tell you that much. Okay. After arresting grandmother's house under Junin, but before crossing, after winning against it, she lies on the ground. There's a save point on the field. The player uses it. Yuffie will disappear and steal something. The player goes up to her, a series of dialogue initiates. Okay, an incorrect answer causes her to steal something and flee. I remember that. After choosing all the correct answers, the player names the character. Choosing a correct answer boosts Yuffie's score and the date mechanics. As a party member, if she's been recruited, Yuffie joins. Yuffie. I used to call her Yuffie, but I think it's Yuffie. Joins the party led by Barrett during the end of World of She will temporarily exit the party, but must be in the party to start the Pagoda side quest. I'm not married. I'm not married to getting Yuffie. I know that there are probably people where they're like, oh my god, she's my favorite character. You can't knock it, Yuffie. I just find her, I don't know, dude. I just find her annoying. I found her annoying, and I don't know. I don't think that she's that good. And I don't like being forced to do like a side quest type thing. I think I'm just gonna kill her. Welcome in, Xantos. The hater has arrived. Who's that? I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill her, and yeah, that's all that's all I'm gonna do. I don't care about recruiting her. I just don't. I can't be fucked. Not even remotely fucked. Me? You're not a hater. You're a lover. You slut. Look at your face. Oh man. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna leave. Can I not just leave? Okay, I can't just leave. It's gonna be very unpopular what I just did, but at the same time, boo, bad stream, where's wife? Here, we're gonna fix this. Time out, Xantos. You can sit in the corner until you until you adjust and make peace with God. There you are. I'm not taking any shit today, Xantos. I'm feeling spicy. Okay? I don't do that to her. I didn't do what I just did to hurt you. I'm here to help you by robbing you of your voice in its entirety. Plus timing out 70 for 69 seconds. I don't care. I don't care about this character. I don't. I'm over it. I'm over it. I don't care about Yuffie. I just don't. I know that she's pretty good in remake or intergrade or whatever it is that's called, dude. Whatever it is. I don't. Intergrade? I think it is intergrade. But I've never been a fan. I've never been a fan of her. If you're a fan of her, that's totally fine. I can see why she's loved. She's just not for me. She just ain't for me worth a damn. Okay, I did not. Thank God I get to keep the limit break. That would have been really bad. There's a game that's on my radar. It's called Underknots, Labyrinth of Yomi. And the reason why you've never heard it out of my mouth before is because normally it's $60. And it also, for the last, like, 4 years, has had 113 reviews on Steam, so it's not exactly like a well-known property. In fact, the only reason I heard of it literally at all is because I loved what I just did there. That was great. The reason I'm aware of it at all is because of a YouTuber that happened to circulate in my feed, convincing me that it could be worth looking at. It's a atmospheric horror dungeon crawler, which already tickles my pickle. Not necessarily the dungeon crawler part, because I played a little bit of Etrian Odyssey, and I've also played I forget what it's called, but it has like a witch as like its main character. It has like a witch and like a book that she uses to summon puppets to go into labyrinth of something. I forget what it's called. Here it is, Cosmo Canyon. Let's go. I just want to let you know, my cats will never forgive you for this. I know that you're attuned to your cats, and your cats are probably attuned to you.
I'm home.
And yet, are you sure that that's actually how they feel? What have they done to indicate to you that these are the circumstances to which they wanted to find themselves? What would you rate Tifa's boobs? In this, probably like a 6.5 out of 10.
You should go and greet Master Bugenhagen.
In the remake, I would say like a 7.5. In the Jacko pose statuette, that's like $800. I would say probably like a 9.
Are you familiar with this area?
Not
now.
Allow me to explain. People come here from all over the world to study.
Can I donate to replacing Stoic with Shurmy? Sure. $50. $50 and I'll get her up here. And I'm gonna ask her. Actually, no. If you donate $50 or you sub 10 times, then I will ask her to come up, and then we will just swap over to her.
Whoa! It's really Cosmo Canyon.
She should have no issue with that. She does not have
Wanted
homework.
to visit this place.
But we are fully booked right now, so I can't let you enter.
What do you mean you're fully booked?
These people helped me a little on my way here. Please let them come in.
Oh, is that so? You helped out Nanaki? Well then, please enter.
I would normally say 5, but I'm also basically like robbing her out of whatever it is that she would want to be doing instead.
What the heck is a Nanaki?
Nanaki is Nanaki. That's his name.
Why didn't you say that? The silly buns. Frickin' Wish.com, Charizard.
Welcome to Cosmo Canyon. Make yourselves at home.
You made it? What did you say it was called? Lick My Balls Central? Sugma Canyon? We found the Holy Grassy.
Yay! The Naki's home! Thank the flame. See this fire? It's a Cosmo candle, burning for as long as I can remember. Which is why people say it's a holy flame to protect the canyon. I heard it went out long before I was born.
How did you say that? I heard it went oot.
The elders say something really, really scary happened. I don't know what.
That kid did a great job reading his lines. I do think that was a kid.
This is Cosmo Canyon. It's quite a mystical place, isn't it?
True. I have to admit, Rebirth did build all these cities really
Have you
well.
also come here to study planetary bioscience?
I've heard everyone speak nothing but glowingly about Rebirth. The only thing that I've heard people also unanimously hate is Gungaga,
That was something.
which
like
I think we passed. I think we passed Gungaga here.
As I thought. They say there's an incredible observatory here. I'd love to see it. If I
Like
get
we
the
went
chance.
right by it, but it didn't stand out to me. I accidentally went past it. And there's nothing in Gungaga. It's like it's an optional place where you can do a side quest. I think I went there exactly once, which is good enough for me. I'm not trying to do a completionist run on this. I'm just trying to get an ending.
You're the ones that brought Nanaki back.
Preferably the one in which I unlock the hot coffee scene with Jenova. And I totally bang Genova's brains out in front of Sephiroth, and all he can do is sit there and cry. like a little bitch. Like the little B word that he is.
Thank you ever so much.
Welcome. Would you like to try our original cocktail, the Cosmo Candle?
Story's too long, I would say, but the value for money, you can't complain. I think it's insane that you can rent a Segway. I appreciate the Mei factor, but that's but putting Cloud or anyone else on a Segway, I don't know,
Drinking
dude.
can be quite beneficial, you know.
That's,
It comforts the heart.
that crosses
In
some sort of
moderation, of
internal
course.
red line I didn't know I had. I don't know if I'm ever gonna play Rebirth. Not because I'm not interested, but because there's just no time. There's just, there's just no time. There's just too many games. Too many games that I need to play, and I'm just a guy. I'm just one singular guy on the internet.
It's 100 gil a night.
Yes.
Pleasant dreams off the planet.
Yes. It's time for naps. I thought you hated War Thunder. Why are you playing it? I imagine that a lot of people hate Foxhole and they still play that. Let me tell you though, looking at the Foxhole forums, makes me glad that I continue to not play it. As much as I love the idea of being given an excuse to go back, the idea of railroads overlapping on top of storm cannons makes me want to throw up. But I also know that it's partly because... No, I'm not going to go into that. I don't care about Foxhole enough to dedicate a whole segment of the stream to it. I just want it to be good again. And I don't think the developers are going to make consistently good enough decisions to warrant me doing that. Like, they've already got their money out of me. And I already got my man hours out of it.
Hello.
Foxhole is by far my most played video game.
Anything in particular?
By a factor of 4 or 5. Yes, I would like your finest Funyuns, please. I would like your finest Funyuns. Only the finest will do. 15 is good. And since I've decided I'm not going to get Yuffie, I'm just going to sell her improved weapon. There's something else. There's something over there. Okay, well, clearly there's a route to get to the back of the store. I just have to find it. There's a lot of... The segue bit is hilarious. There's a lot of crazy polarizing shit. The big 8 hour. There was once a time in band camp where I made sure that I got no less than 9 hours of sleep a night. No matter what, I would give myself like 10 hours before bed. And then I would spend about an hour finishing up whatever it is that I was working on. Then... Okay, this is just lore. This is just a lore bit. Okay. That makes me sad. I understand, but also fuck you. And then I would just go to bed. I would go to bed and then lie awake for a little bit, and then I'm like, okay, by the time I go to sleep, I'm gonna have 9 hours of sleep.
This is my hometown. My clan.
I entertain the idea that I'm gonna be able to get myself back there. I don't think I'm gonna succeed, mind you. I think that for the activities that I get myself into, the fact that I have a wife and a dog turn now means that it's less likely that I'm gonna devote, even though I should devote 9 hours of sleep.
Coward.
I think that I'm functional as long as I get about 7.
Yes. My father was a
and have access to a ready supply of ghost energy drink.
I'm all that's left to protect this place. My journey ends here.
No, Nanaki, you're home.
Dude, this is straight out of Pokemon. Why'd Final Fantasy VII from 1997 rip off Pokemon? The scene where Pikachu is gonna get released back to the wild, and he's all sad and shit. And he's like, "Wait, is Pikachu a girl or a boy? It doesn't matter. Pikachu is sick. Is like, no, Pikachu. Oh, Pika. Nash is like, get out of here. Get out of here, you knave." He throws like sticks and rocks at him, dude. It's fucking. It's brutal. It's horrifying. It doesn't feel good to watch it. Even 1,000 years later. Stinky Robot, welcome in. It's everyone's favorite big titty goth, GF Sucky Bunny. Frog Witch, shout out, Boa Kumi. Why are you playing War Thunder, Ruffles? How is League of Legends?
Oh,
Boa?
welcome.
Not Ruffles, who's aforementionedly playing War Thunder.
The people of this canyon aren't too fond of violence.
Isn't War Thunder the
So
one
just
where you
about
can be
everything
like a plane and a tank, and I think it's everything except for infantry and ships, right?
But not to worry. Some of them are genuine article.
Hello, Classic. Hello. I hate myself. Not enough to play Foxhole, though. What happened to... What's his face? You know who I'm talking about? That's enough information for you to be able to tell who I'm talking about, right? Let me check to see. What happened to Kronos? I'm sorry, even though this gives me twice as many slots, I'm not gonna equip it if it gives me less growth.
The people
That's just not how this is gonna go down. There's Kronos, there's Hans. Hans is still playing, I think. And he's still his lovable self. Poor Hans. Silver Beret? I think I have that. Right? No, I don't. Grab the silver... I need to know. I'm missing information. Does this... Okay, all these are normal? All these are normal, which means I'm just not going to equip them. I'm not going to equip them unless I run into like a damage deficit. Having double AP on everything is way more important to me. So, again, maybe another polarizing choice from the old Stow Dogs. There's Chaos 5 VTubers who haven't played a real game in over a year. Was Chaos? Were you playing ARAMs or were you playing normals or ranked? Sometimes I think about playing League of Legends, quote, just for fun, and then I basically press the mental emergency eject button. And I just nope out, dude. I can't bring myself down that road. I've already paid my dues.
There was once this guy who studied planetary bioscience here.
I paid my dues, man. I was right there when it happened. At the very beginning. There I was. And it wasn't good. Just, it makes you so toxic so quick.
He was so deeply affected by the teachings that he decided he couldn't let things carry on as they were.
War Thunder has
So he
tanks,
went to
planes, and
Midgard
boats.
and
Enlisted as
formed
War Thunder with
Avalanche.
infantry. Enlisted is a browser, though. As a browser game, though, isn't it? Like, you launch through a browser?
You're not interested, are you?
Not that that necessarily matters if the game is good, but I reflexively push off from anything that seems to have, like, a monetarily inclined metagame in the background.
Go on.
Which I know isn't exactly a short list nowadays, but nevertheless. Like, I didn't even want myself to play Wuthering Waves.
Always wanted to come here.
But apparently they've
now,
made it such
finally,
a practice of fucking up so regularly that they feel inclined to give me tons of free stuff. And I'm not saying that that's enough free stuff for me to feel as though I'm getting like a normal game out of it. With normal progression.
And now?
But I do have the green guy. I do have the green general man.
Now. I don't know what
We
will
played
happen
normals.
now.
One friend hasn't touched the game since
Avalanche
2015. Shit. Oh, that sounds about right, though.
Where did I put it?
It's one of those games where you put it in the box for years, and you're like, I shouldn't break it out, because it's like fucking Jumanji.
Where did I put it?
Reinstalling League is reopening the box of Jumanji. Now, that said, I'm not putting down people that enjoy the game. At all. If you unironically enjoy League of Legends, I am not going to yuck your yum. I'm just going to say, make sure that you take breaks. Because if you don't take breaks, somebody in that game is going to break you. Huh?
Are you here?
Yes.
Is that...
Yes.
How rude of me! We hardly ever get customers, you see.
Welcome in, Lissa.
But you
Lissa, how many
can
points do you have
count on our
left?
materia.
Asking for a friend. Bo is incredibly pleasant to be around. She's very fun to listen to. She's constantly engaging with her chat, which is wonderful. She has a very unique and cool character design. And she has tons of cool art. She's also extremely creative. Equips Mystify magic. I'm not gonna spend $6,000 on a whim. All this seems like, I don't know, dude. I'm sure I'm gonna need these at some point, but I just can't. I can't be fucked. I don't even want Transform. I don't know what good Transform is. I don't know what good Transform is, so I'm not gonna interface with this person anymore. I'm not tryharding. I'm just playing the video game.
This door shut. It won't open. Do you think he used super glue?
Don't worry about it. I feel like I could get the compliments for a view of my choice for free once per stoic trade. You should redeem it on yourself sometime.
I'm so busy. I really could do with some help around here.
Also, compliments to the chef on Hero's redesign. I think his whole general motif is really cool. His VTuber model is very unique. Initially, it scared me a little bit, just because but I think that was because it was so different from his normal model or a PNG tuber. Interesting that you have a gate here that leads out to nothing. Is that a fucking mailbox at the end? No, it's one of those like view things. I will say that he is insane for having on-demand redeems as complex as he has.
Cloud, this is my grandfather, Bugan.
Like, he definitely needs to put that on, because when he pops off and he becomes bigger than any of us could have possibly imagined, more powerful
He's incredible.
than we could have possibly imagined,
He knows
he's gonna need something holding back. Holding back the insanity of back-to-back like exclamation point Vegetas. Like, you could get the compliments review. No thanks. No thanks. What?
For Nanaki is still
What?
a
Bury you in compliments? You just give it time.
Oh, Grandpa, I'm 48.
I'm 48. You can't treat me like a child anymore.
Nanaki's tribe has incredible longevity.
In dog years, he's like 5.
While he may be 48 in human terms, this is really only equivalent to around 15 or 16 by his tribes.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, is that he still exists. So like, unless he takes like an enormously long time to learn things, like he's still 48.
15 or 16.
He comes across as rather taciturn and pensive. You thought he was an adult?
Grandpa, I want to grow up. I want to be able to protect you and the villagers.
The VA for Red 13 is really good.
No, Nanaki. You are not quite ready for that yet.
This guy is also really good.
You mustn't.
I forget what his name is. Oh, and I shouldn't. Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z, the old guy on an island. Master Roshi. Thank you. Thank you, my brain. Thank you to myself. Welcome in, Blue Blur. Good to see you.
You've seen it, haven't you?
Blue Blur, I got the green guy.
Which stretches up to
in
the
Wuthering
heavens,
Waves, I got the green man.
Grasp at the very stars themselves.
I also got Sephiroth. Wish.com Sephiroth.
That sets a bad example. Looking up all the time makes
I don't know if I'm
one
gonna
lose
level him up just because
perspective.
I'm already like strapped for resources as is. But I do have him.
When this planet's time is up, only then will we understand. Understand that we know absolutely nothing.
So I don't know if it's clarified in Rebirth. Is he like he's magical? Yes, he's magical. But he has legs, right? Or is his bottom half just this giant materia ball?
It may be tomorrow or 100 years from now, but it has not long to go.
Oh my
How do you
god.
know this?
I hear the celestial scream.
I don't think he's magical. I think he's just a researcher. But how are you floating though? I grab Blue Blur and I shake him around. Explain to me how he can float now.
What?
A sound made by all that sparkles in the heavens. At this very moment, some stars
well,
and
actually,
planets are
if you're
being
hearing the
born,
celestial scream from the
while
heavens,
others
it's not
are
exactly coming
dying.
from the planet, is it? Okay.
What was that just now?
A scream from our planet.
If I heard this, if I heard a researcher say that's the scream of our planet, and I heard like otherworldly ethereal screaming from outside, I would want off. I would want off the ride. I want off the boat. I do not want to be. I do not want to be on a screaming planet. Take me to space.
Not what it sounded like?
That's probably what Shinra was doing when they were building a rocket, is just to escape the constant screaming from the planet.
Cloud
Can you
and
blame
his
them?
friends are on a
That's
journey
horrifying.
to save the planet.
His legs, but they're either broke or just don't want to use them, so he uses the material orb. I'd walk away with a big old note.
Why don't you show them your pride and joy? The machine.
Yes, show them the machine.
Save the planet.
RP fail. If he doesn't like Mako energy, why does he have a fridge?
That is quite impossible. What could mere humans hope to accomplish? But then again, I suppose it can't hurt to show you.
Master Buchenhagen! A lot of odd-looking people are here again.
Oh my god.
Now, what's this? This place is rather busy all of a sudden.
Is it the Turks? You saw straight through his BS, lights everywhere. There's AC, yeah.
They're Cloud's friends.
I'm pretty sure I see the up-res model of a PS5 in the corner. You can't fucking trick me.
Oh,
yeah, he has
Cloud.
freaking
You can only bring the
he
two
has
of
a
them with
stove too.
Grandpa's machine.
Yeah, the
only
stove.
has space
He's
for
literally
3
burning
people.
the souls of others to fuel his stove. Disgusting. Only has space for 3
Not
people.
to worry.
You must be this side of red. You must be this eye to ride Bugenhagen.
My machine won't grow legs and run away. Go and find your friends.
Welcome in, Rachni. Good to see you. Rachni, how was Helldivers? I meant to pop in, but work was continuing to make me do stuff. And I keep telling them to stop, but then they say, you know, we pay you money. And I was like, understood. But thank you. I'm sorry for wasting your time.
Not to worry.
I'm still gonna listen to Chernobyl in the background. Thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you. 4 months.
Helldivers was short, but I got some clips.
That's crazy.
My machine won't grow legs and run away. Go and find your friends.
Helldivers was short, but I got some clips. Well, that's good.
Not to worry.
What difficulty?
My machine won't.
What? What difficulty do you find yourself playing on? Rachni, regularly? I've heard some people like to avoid playing on Helldiver or Helldive or whatever the most difficulty is, because they say that they don't like the negative modifiers that typically get placed on it. What is this? What is this? Why am I outside? Okay. Just for lore, I suppose. You really gonna make me go all the way down these stairs? You really gonna make me go all the way down these stairs? All right. I mean, honestly, if I were Bugenhagen, Hugussi, I would install a slide. Like you're already on a materia ball. Just slide down. Where the fuck did everyone go? Oh, in here. Understood. All right. I don't respect Kate Sith, and if you enjoy Kate Sith, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna use them. I'm just not gonna use them. It's probably gonna be Barrett, Tifa, and Red 13 until the end of time. I didn't say Aerith for reasons that are probably self-evident. You know what? We'll roll with Tifa a little bit longer.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
You are so welcome. Oh my god. Did I go back here yet? Usually go with 7 most of the time.
Don't worry about me. I've seen it.
Level 9 it is. I don't feel like being tryhard all the time.
Back here in a while. So
I tried using the medium penetrating shotgun because the idea of being medium penetrating is sounds really good to me. Winky face, I turn to the camera and wink, but it fires too slow. It fires too slow, and difficulty, whatever it is that I'm talking about, the one that is a step down, I think it's unalive mission. It's the name of it. Unalive mission difficulty. I will say I do enjoy the tower defense mode that they added. But it, let me tell you, on unalive difficulty, it really is a lot. It's a lot to have your frame rate absolutely shit his pants, otherworldly hard, with about 800,000 tanks and robots and things like that coming down. The door is unlocked. You can come right in. I got a question. How do you get this? How do you get this stuff up here? How do you get this stuff up here, dude? I guess they must have lowered it in from the top. It's cool. It's cool that I can go up here. I turn down the graphics when I record. No, I don't. Where am I going? Just outside. This is cute. Is there treasure back here? I don't know if there is. Evidently not. Alright, back downstairs we go. Downstairs. Downstairs. Okay. Thank you. Here it is. Here's the cutscene. Do we have any ginger beer enjoyers in here?
Oh, are you ready?
A beer is just in the name. It's not actually alcoholic in any way. I love anything that feels like it's chemically burning my throat.
Stand there.
Which is why I'm such a fan of, like, Big Mama sausages. And not just because of the gratuitous use of corn syrup in them. This looked amazing back in the day.
It's like we're really in space.
Only for meals? What, ginger?
Oh, isn't it marvelous? I take great pride in this laboratory of mine. All the workings of the universe have been entered into this three-dimensional holographic system.
Look! A shooting star!
Oh my god!
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
The by the earth into the ground, but instead it goes directly to my refrigerator to cool down my Waves. I haven't done any. I also was in a position to listen to about half of your reading through the
Spiritual
patch
energy
notes
is the source of life for trees,
for Wuthering
birds,
Waves
and
1.0. I should get 2 backup battery packs. One for the situation that hooks up my internet modem, and the other for my computer itself.
That was the tale of our planet.
I don't know how much
and
backup
those who
batteries
inhabit
are.
it.
I just know that that my power company is unreliable enough that if there is even a slight breeze, like a slight drowsy rain situation, that it's going to threaten to knock out my power.
Do you wish to learn
And that
more?
sucks.
Then you'd
It
be
doesn't
wise
feel
listen to the
good to
words
see
of the
any kind of like
elders.
minor weather patterns happening outside my house, because I can't be sure that that the computer isn't going to blip out. I think I suggested this to you 3 or 4 months ago, and it goes about $60 to $100. You did, and to your credit, I do still have you mentioning that in my infinitely long checklist.
Nanaki said his father was a coward?
I should just rip out the Band-Aid and do it.
So, Nanaki, that's what you believe.
I think one of the things that stops me from pulling the trigger, so to speak, is that my beautiful wife, Shumi,
Nanaki said his
hints
father
that
was
she
a
wants
coward?
to move probably once every month.
So, Nanaki.
And has been
That's what you
saying that for probably the last 12 to 18 months. And also the last 2 years before that, and the last 4 years before that, and the 6 years before that. She does not like staying in one place for longer than 2 years. And for me, I am only seeing moving as being like this increasingly awful experience, because it is. It is an increasingly awful experience and expensive. And our current living situation is like a Goldilocks situation, where I completely forgot what you told me to do.
Nanaki
That's why I'm
said
back
it,
here.
So, not.
Okay. I guess I have to go find Nanaki now. Like, we're in this Goldilocks situation where our rent happens to be reasonable by 2024 standards. And we have a reasonable amount of space for the reasonable amount of rent that we're paying. So the idea of moving sounds good. It does. It sounds good in a vacuum on paper. I ain't gonna lie on that front. But I don't think it's occurring to her just how prohibitively expensive everything is currently and how prohibitively expensive things are going to increasingly get. Like, we're talking about making things, like, literally twice as expensive in every metric.
Ah, here it is. My work here is to create books from our knowledge of the
I mean,
planet.
we did do some legwork to try to figure out. Like, she wanted to move to Cleveland, I think, or Colorado. No, I think it was Colorado. We were looking. That's all you need to know, is that we were looking in a state, and she was like, I want to see what living in this state would be like because I've heard that it's cheap. Because of the philosophy they practice, never stop taking everything into consideration and stopping myself from feeling any particular way until I have enough information to be sure I should feel one way or another. Okay? I recognize that she does not feel that way, and so I just let myself go on for the ride.
I know.
And as we were looking,
it's about the promised
places were like,
the promised land.
Okay, we want you to pay like $1,600 per month.
Plainly speaking,
but no utilities are covered, and you have to pay for the on-site laundromat. You don't get a washer and dryer for the amount that you're paying.
Well, no, it does exist.
You're getting access to an on-site laundromat that is on the property. Also, the rate that you're getting is an introductory price.
While it doesn't exist for us,
that does not include a expected price increase once we finish your downstairs area.
To put it bluntly, the promised land is where an ancient died.
And there was something else wrong with it. I think there was no dishwasher. Like, there was no hookup for a dishwasher. It's just they were all like that. It was just like
harsh,
you're gonna get the bare minimum. You're going to get a less than moderate amount of space, and we expect you to pay. Like, we're like every time that we look for new places to live. And I'm not talking about resort towns or anything neither. I'm talking about just places to live, not in the city.
When their journey ended, well, the moment an ancient returned to the planet
never talked this
was the moment they were released from their fate, their obligations.
I posted an interactive map with my Discord for other ways, and maybe it'll help you find the last exploration stuff you need. Thank you for doing that, Wolfers. Colorado's expensive. I had a friend who was looking at moving to Colorado, and you said it was pricey.
I suppose that could be considered
Things
supreme
seemingly
happiness.
boil down to these two. Not that I need to tell you guys this.
That is what I believe anyway. Nobody really
But
knows the truth.
living situations either seem to boil down into one of two camps. Either it is exorbitantly pricey for about half the space that you should be getting for
Your
what you're
friends
paying,
are waiting for you at Cosmo Candle.
or amenities, or both. Or it's moderately pricey, but you also basically have to carry around a variety of self-defense implements at any time. At any time. I thought that these were big boxes of TNT, and I did not know what to think about that. I think I need to find Red 13. I don't remember where his room is. I'm in New York, I know too well. Where Faye and I live is very reasonable compared to where I'm from. I think that companies saying that they should pay you, if you work remotely, that they should pay you, based off of where you live and not
Cosmo Canyon,
like a standard amount for the job,
Avalanche was born here.
is gross to me. Because it, you know, as if it wasn't enough that corporations need to pay you the absolute bare minimum
I promise the guys.
At least in America. I don't know if it's
that once we've saved the
you know,
planet
where
from
we're
Shinra,
still trying to claw back
we go
the
to
rights that we had
Canyon and raise a toast.
in a less unionized world.
Biggs. Wage.
I don't know how we got on this subject, but I'm gonna deviate off of it. There's no stream Saturday. I'm gonna be traveling back home. There is going to be a bonus stream, if you can call it that. Really, I'm just shifting the Saturday stream to Sunday. We're gonna be playing RimWorld.
For the sake of the planet.
Why aren't you playing Dark Souls 2? Says somebody way in the back, practically screaming and waving their hands. It just doesn't, it wasn't grabbing me the way that I remember it. Probably because I've already made my peace with it. I've already played through it 2 to 3 times.
I just hate Shinra. What right do I have to continue on this journey?
And so I know all the, like, nothing is going to catch me unexpectedly. I know what all the story beats are, and the game is not nostalgic enough for me to weather through that. Final Fantasy VII, I can see us finishing. Unless the metrics nosedive, because I am trying to run something that eventually is going to be at least part of my livelihood at some point in the future. That's the hope. I do need to keep the metrics in mind to a degree without depending my peace of mind on it, which is something that I'm working through 70% successfully.
I'll never know. If there's anything I
unless the
can do
match,
to save
like
the
the
planet,
like we're doing good. People seem to like Final Fantasy VII. I get asked about it. I enjoy going down this memory lane of mine.
Now leave it to the others to decide.
I think it's getting hard carried by nostalgia a little bit, but at the same time, having voice acting that is really good for being a fan-made mod, and very slightly up-res graphics.
Reborn.
It helps it.
Reborn.
It helps it a lot. What should pay my internet bill? Hey, Blue. What should? I mean, we're an independent contractor in their eyes.
Avalanche reborn.
What are you thinking about,
Bonfires are
Chiva?
strange, aren't they?
Sure.
They make you remember all sorts of things. Cloud, 5 years ago. No, never mind.
Well, who
I
ends a
can't ask you about
conversation
that.
like that?
Why not?
Because you'll change. You'll drift away from me again.
I can't tell you about Zach. You know, Zach, the character that you've modeled your personality after and implanted your own memories from.
Cloud?
That's Zach.
You really are yourself, right?
What does that mean?
Cloud?
You're not gonna comment on that? You're not gonna comment on that, brother?
I learned a lot. The elders taught me many things.
Is it dying after a freak out because they saw a dead body of someone he just killed and burned down half the forest? True.
About the Cetra and the Promised Land. I'm alone. I'm all alone.
You're not alone. You're with me, baby. You're with me.
But we're here for you.
Something that may be arguably exciting to talk about is that I've started the very first steps of doing a 2.0 finished look type upgrade to the channel, namely my model. Very initial conversations have been had over what I would like my 2.0 model to look like. I will say that I have stressed that if it's feasible, because I'm not an artist, I don't design VTuber models, I don't animate VTuber models, I will probably do neither. It just doesn't happen to be in my skill set, and I'm fine with that. I made my peace with it. But I did say, is it possible for you to have a working version
Does that mean we can't
of
help?
the mask, or whatever this is in my lore, that I'm using now? And I would like it on a toggle so that I could just put it on and off, or take it on and off. Put it on or take it off at will. And they didn't say no, so I'm assuming it is possible. I mean, I did see a VTuber model that did like a whole Sailor Moon
I wonder how many years it's been since then.
transition before, so I guess that is just a thing that can happen now.
Gosh, I'm remembering all sorts.
Hype. Move to Michigan. Michigan is the best state. Wisconsin is the best. I have told Shumi this, that I do not mind moving anywhere as long as it's not hot. If it's hot, I'm not interested. I don't need it to be cold, I just need it to not be hot. And part of the reason is that wherever there is hotness, there is typically also bugs. I do not do well with bugs. I am one of those weirdos that you see with a hoodie on outside when it's like 85 degrees. Because I have that special blood type that bugs love to suck out of me. Bugs love to suck me off.
Master Bugenhagen.
On the reg. Any piece of exposed skin on my body gets immediately vampirically gone to town on. And so understanding this, it's just easier for me to be in a world where I just don't have to deal with that.
Nanaki said his father was a coward?
Don't move to New York. I probably will not move to New York, if only because it seems outrageously expensive.
So, Nanaki.
And I try to avoid city areas. Because I don't like feeling like I could die any moment just from being in a normal traffic situation. My wife could navigate it.
So
it would take me an unbelievably long time to acclimate to a city environment. I almost, like, I don't know if I almost died, but I felt like I almost died when I went to this city place with using a GPS back when I had a physical one. Can you imagine? I had a physical GPS, and it kept trying to turn me into one-way oncoming traffic over and over again. And it was around then that I decided, I was like, you know what? I made my peace with this. I don't have to live in a city. That's okay. Okay, what is this? What's the objective, guys? What are we doing?
A long
Oh,
time
sorry,
ago,
I went to the wrong side.
I was still very small. No. I don't want to talk about it.
What is it?
It's about my parents.
Everyone's so angsty.
When I talk of my mother, my chest bursts with pride.
Everyone's so angsty.
And that's great. But when
Can I
it
get
comes
somebody
to my
in chat to
father,
go downstairs and grab a chocolate chip cookie? It's on the counter.
filled with rage.
And not eat it, just bring it to me. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you.
You still can't forgive him?
Of course not. He let my mother die.
Oh my god.
When McGee attacked, he ran off alone. He abandoned her and the people of the canyon.
Come
How could he?
There is something you should see.
Oh, I remember this.
It's a little dangerous. Cloud, will you and one other accompany us?
Sure thing, baby cakes. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Barrett, I guess. Barrett, I guess. Do you have any materia? You do. Did you unequip the materia from the other? No, you didn't. Oh my god, dude. I feel like even back then, they should have had the presence of mind to unequip the materia. If you're gonna make me choose people, just automatically unequip the materia prop me. Can I, dude? I can't. I can't give him materia. Are you kidding? Let me leave. I want to leave I want to access my fantasy cell phone. Can I do that? Oh my god. Okay, fine. Just let me unequip the materia. This should not be that hard. Then, basic cell phone time. Support shared XP in all RPGs. Dead at 100, got him. So good. So good to see you. Oh my god, it's Ultimate Scrub Lords, everyone. Say hi. Boss, and my whole family was crowded around me watching me do this thing. Probably the most fucked up part about that situation was that I think I was like feeling physically sick. I was feeling physically sick and I wanted to stop playing the game, but my family was like so entranced by these newfangled 1997 graphics that they were like, well, you can't stop now, like it looks like you almost got him. And I was like, please, sir, let me get off the boat. Let me get off the boat. But no, there's no boat to get off on. There's none. I wish. I have -9 in the bank. That'll do it. Please, sir, may I have some less? Okay, now I think that we can go into the Grussy. I think we can go into the Grussy and the Crusty. Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Are we all set?
I guess so. I think there's a fucking horrifying zombie creature in here. Wow, look at the animation! Why does Barrett on the side of the screen look like John Cena in disguise? That's smooth, Barrett. And he is real and he can't hurt you. I don't know what kind of magic whoever did it had to pull off to make Barrett clean shaven, but there's just something about it. There's just something about its smug atmosphere. It mocks me.
You'd have an old man
I don't trust it. Something about the cut of his jib really throws me off. Also, the Uncanny Valley Eris upside down is also my personal favorite, where they apparently ran just a picture of Final Fantasy VII Remake's Aerith through a Make Me Smile editing function in like an iPhone app. I think it's literally called Facecam or something. So it just adds this really, really wide, almost too wide smile to her face. And then we have Duckaroth, which is made by Alyssa_Ishida. And then there's Claude. There's Claude at the top left. And by Claude, I mean CLAUD. Bonking a Sephiroth. I want that materia.
A strange.
Break it open. I've disturbed the spirits. Who could have foreseen this? Ugh. I'm never taking off the double. Like, I basically have to get like double the attack power for me to warrant taking off my weapons and replacing them with normal progression weapons. I'm just not gonna do it. It's just I just don't have it in me. The way they die, I wish that I go out like that. Just let me go out like that in a freaky spinning motion. Why did I do that? Wait, he's renamed to Nanaki Forever? I mean, I know that it's part of his growth arc. I don't necessarily have a problem with it. But I didn't know that it was gonna change it permanently. It's fine. Like, I get that's what he's called now. I get it. I get it, dude, because it'd be weird not to call him by his new name. I understand. I get it. I think I hate these things, because they poison on their attacks, maybe? What the fuck is this? Just die. There it is. Shit. There's a video game series that I've had my eye on for some time. Called Trails in the Sky. And it's about... We're gonna break it open. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know if I need to do this. But Trails in the Sky has, like, 15,000 games in it. And they're all, like, 40, 50, 60-hour RPGs, not even taking into consideration the side quests. They're often referred to, apparently... I'm not in the know. I'm not in the circle, so I don't know. But they're referred to as like the One Piece of RPGs, of JRPGs. That they are all good and that they take place in the same universe. So if you play them all, you will get so much more out of the overall experience. Like, it's something that builds on top of each other. It is something that I think about playing on stream. Just forcing it into the rotation, not doing like a normal video game, you know, what should we play next type poll. What is with the encounter rates in this fucking place? Just let me live my life. Let me live. Let me live my life. Oh, man. I love Trails in the Sky. You should also try Ys. I played a lot of Ys 8. Unfortunately, I didn't finish it, and not because I didn't like it, just because a whole bunch of other stuff happened to get in the way at the time. I did play one other Ys game, but it was mostly Ys 8, the island one. And I loved it. And I regret not finishing it. I mean, I am I can be the change they want to see in the world and just, like, go do it or whatever. Rock time? Rock me? I did have to do it, but why didn't that cause a... Why didn't... well, I guess it's just one of them is like the real one and the other ones are the fake ones. I understand. How about we use somebody else's MP? How about that? But Trails in the Sky FC, otherwise known as First Chapter, has a Japanese voiceover that you can update into the game that I remember setting up before. So if, or more likely when, we make it a thing of playing it, I will have that going. And I know that the only thing that scares me a little bit, and by scares me not at all, is just how this goes, how this stuff goes. The First Chapter is a really slow burn, from what I understand, and from what I personally played. It's a very slow burn. And then, from what I also understand, people have said that Second Chapter just basically starts firing on all cylinders immediately.
This rock has a...
Like, evidently the game developers were like, okay, we tell you the bare minimum of everything that you need to know about the world, now I'm gonna fucking send it, hold my beer. And also put this in your mouth and bite down on it. I probably didn't need to take all these unalive people's unlives again. I probably didn't need to do it. Okay. I want to balance out the MP usage. These Trails in the Sky game is a 3-game arc. Every 3 games is 1 arc. Yeah, Lacrimosa of Dana. Yeah. I didn't finish either. I was so close and the storm took out my detachable HD, and I lost my save. That's horrible. As somebody who had to weather through about 8 million younger siblings overwriting your hours-long saves, I feel that, dude. I know what that means. I know what that means. I'm sorry, that sucks. Especially if you really enjoy the game and you're looking at all the nooks and crannies, dude. That's vicious. Welcome in to Nespa. Nespa is an enormously talented streamer. She's infectiously positive. Let me tell you, I cannot hit the join or watch or whatever, the notification that pops up fast enough when I see it from her. She's just heckin' great, and you owe it to yourself to go bask in her greatness. Boom, corrupted save? That's brutal, dude. I got to know who Data was and everything. I was about to fight God. I also heard that East 9 was good. East 9 was really good. I've heard nothing but good things about all the East games. I suffer from something that doctors have detailed as sequelitis, where I feel compelled to play. If I want to play through a series, I feel like I'm obligated to play from the very first entry and then play through all of them in order, even including the spin-offs. Which is one of the reasons why I never engaged with Kingdom Hearts in any meaningful way. Because I know that I would have to play every single Kingdom Hearts to know, more or less, what is actually, quote-unquote, going on. And that's a big ask, dude. That's basically like saying you should watch, like, you gotta get into Bleach. You gotta get into One Piece. Like, I know that it's good. I know that it's well received. What is this? Is this a lever? No, it's a shovel or something. Are you gonna heal me? So it's the same thing with the East games, is that I had to fight tooth and nail to get myself to pick up 8. Because I was like, am I really gonna get the quote full experience if I don't go 1 through whatever? Which is crazy. It's crazy to think like that. I don't think I'm alone in thinking that, but I do realize that that's an unreasonable behavior.
But even in death, the vengeful spirits of
like, I'm the only one that's standing in my own way, have a perfectly enjoyable experience. Like, it's not like... I mean, there are some series that directly follow from the game that happened before it, but most game devs do make, at least nowadays, quote-unquote, however long of a length of time I'm applying when I'm saying that, most devs do try to enable new players to better understand what they're getting into. Like, at least you get some kind of, like, preface. I love the Blood Jacuzzi. You guys didn't tell me there was going to be a Blood Jacuzzi. Sick! That's awesome! I love me some Blood Jacuzzi. Nox Nostrum wasn't as good as Lacrimosa IMO. I have it too, Stoic. You're here, I can obviously get behind that. It's tough. Why must we suffer this way? Why would the good Lord bring us up from nothing, only to have us suffer whatever we are mildly curious about some established game series, and he can't just give us eidetic knowledge of all the games up to the point that we want? It's sad, man. It's sad. Welcome in, Carbon. Good to see you. Shout out, Carbon. GM. Carbon is a very talented streamer. He also designed, to my understanding, he designed his own VTuber model, which looks sick, by the way. It's like a low polygon magician. And he was playing Devil Spire last night, which was like, sort of like a pseudo Kingspire inspired video game. And it was very interesting to watch. And he just has like a calm, cozy
You are
atmosphere,
blessed with
which
a
I think that all
myriad
of
of
us need.
souls.
Thank you so much for the raid, Frelia. Welcome in. How was Amnesia the Bunker? If you were still playing that, you were playing it last time I saw. Were you? Damn, you've been playing it this whole time? You were playing for like 7 hours? Shit. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Raiders, I'm Pro Stoic. I'm a self-help life advice VTuber that plays variety games. And at some point, arguably, something is going to slip out of my mouth that may or may not be useful to you. And even if it doesn't, I hope that I entertain you in the meantime. I live by that unreasonable behavior, as you know. I definitely do. You start with Birth by Sleep and play Kingdom Hearts 1, then Chain of Memories, then Kingdom Hearts 2, and Kingdom Hearts 3. Oddly, I never played God of War 1. I played 2 and 3. Let me just read chat backwards. With these, each game is a self-contained story of Adol Kristen. It's not that necessary to play each one. It's a secret jacuzzi. We don't want Hojo finding the blood jacuzzi. Only people who love story-driven games suffer sequelitis, as far as I've seen. It's true, and I do be a story-driven RPG lover. That is also another curse that I possess. I cannot play games out of order. What if there's a prequel? What's up, Big Stinky? Oh my god. You don't mean that. I'm not stinky, you're stinky. Besides, you're the one that's in a bunker. You're definitely stinkier than I am. I literally took a shower. Before stream. And let me tell you, I got in there, alright? So I'm definitely the opposite of stinky, at least, you know, for the next 12 hours or so. I need you to cast summon magic on literally everyone, so I don't have to interface with the combat system at all. And we're really, really low on MP, so I'm just gonna have to hope that I get to a save point soon, which I imagine is coming. And then I'll use a tent. And then I'll be in a good position to tackle the Aztec zombie man, if I remember correctly. I don't remember correctly. They're fine as usual, but we finished it out. You finished it? You finished Amnesia the bunker. Holy shit. Wow. I'm very impressed. Dude, I beg of thee. I just want an ounce. I want an ounce of not getting randomized battles. I have stuff to do. I have people to see. Nanaki is going through a moment where his not to spoil a 25-year-old game or anything for you guys, where his like Omega dead dad is somewhere in here. His dad is super dead, and I gotta go find him so that Nanaki can have his moment, and then he's going to presumably get super married and Crusty Grussy, because at the very end of the game you see him with his Charmander pup lion children frolicking around. Okay, and I can't exactly do that if I'm stopping every 2 seconds for bits and bobs. Bolt plume? Is that good? Is that good for me? What is that? Is that just an item? Don't tell me you're wasting my time.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Thank you so much for the follow, Hokubishu. I greatly appreciate it. That gives you a number of free emotes and updates you when I'm around. But I don't think I need to say that part because you probably know how Twitch works. Would you... Let me look at this. Actually, 4 hours and 20 minutes on the dot. Or 4 hours and 19 minutes. Sorry, I rounded up. Prequels are an exception to the rule. Would you be willing to play them first, or do you start with the first one to come out? Sometimes game companies make a prequel years after the game to help explain stuff. Kingdom Hearts. Thank you, Panzermonium, for following too. Thank you. I start with chronological order. Also, why are you killing the Rachni? They didn't do anything wrong. It was all the Reapers. Look, I'm not racist, but Rachni are bugs, and bugs are bad. Rachni, I love spiders. You don't like spiders, Xantos? I fucking love spiders. In fact, I love spiders to the point that were I even slightly less well-adjusted, I would probably go outside, capture spiders, and then release them in my house and name them. As long as I was sure that they weren't the poisonous kind, which I don't think any are around me. But that's the levels of depravity that I would be otherwise willing to sink down to. If there are any other types of bugs in my house. If there are no... Okay, let's go down a checklist. A psychological checklist for me. What the fuck? I haven't played it yet. Which one? It's a joke, of course. I don't know how Twitch works. Thanks for explaining. You're welcome. Let's go down a checklist. Is there any other type of bug in my house? If yes, then I go outside, I capture spiders, I bring them inside, I release them, and then I name them. Are there no other bugs in my house? That I'm fine with the spiders being a naturally occurring thing in my house, but otherwise I have no need for them. That's how I work. It's just that's how the cookie crumbles. The moment I get bitten by something or I see there's a mosquito in my home, it is instantaneous war. Every venture in the house stops until the bug is summarily destroyed. Categorically destroyed.
As you can see, this
Spiders are
cave
gross.
leads
Spiders
to the
are
other
awesome.
side of Cosmo Canyon.
Bugs must die, only bees can live. Spiders are your friends.
The Yi were larger
Have you
than
eaten
us
one?
and
They
were
don't though.
above
They've had
all
it coming. If they didn't want to die, then why they taste like lobster? Have you eaten one? Nope. Then you have no proof I'm wrong on the subject. I forget what we're talking about. Who's talking about what? I thought that Rock Knight and Hoko were talking about video game prequels, and then they're talking about eating something. Bugs must die, only bees can live. That can't be true.
Let us proceed.
Because it can't just be bees. I mean, it can't just be bees, even though I should have a bad relationship with bees. I don't. Thankfully. But I should have a bad relationship with them. Okay, I love that for me. Literally there to waste my time. Understood. Because of one time in band camp, aka like 4 years ago, I was just walking, relaxing all cool, playing some b-ball outside of the school, and a bee flew up to me, said, "Hey bro, how's it going?" I said, "Fine, how you doing?" We exchanged pleasantries, and then he immediately nosedived into the top of my shoe, and then before I could finagle him out, he stung me. Like, bro, it's your fault. You went into my shoe. You have literally hundreds of miles, thousands of miles. I don't know how bees work. But you can float, motherfucker. You can float. You could just go anywhere you want to, and you chose the inside of my shoe, and then you get mad at me? What's wrong with you? Oof, that MP is so low. I'm waiting for a save point to save me. I do have, like, I'm not left to my own devices. I will be fine. I do have ethers. Oh, if you have arachnophobia, you're not gonna like this. Okay, if this thing was in my house, I would probably kill it. Welcome in, Nova. Good to see you. Nova's another cool streamer friend of mine. Very chill dude. Just playing some Ass Creed. How is that going, by the way? I've heard good things about Valhalla. I've heard good things about all the recent games. I just hope that the $130 that they're charging for Assassin's Creed Shadows isn't indicative of a resurged willingness to nickel and dime the absolute Christ out of their fans. I know it is. I know it is. But it's just like, you don't have to charge $130 for a video game. What I know for, like, you might say that that's just the price of doing business. But, like, I know that it's going to your president. I know 80% of it is going to your president, because the line always has to go up. Anyway, I heard that Valhalla was good, and I was very interested watching Nova play it. We are talking about Rachni. What about silkworms? We're so drunk half the time, stop blaming them. Yeah, but you picked my shoe. I guess you have to be drunk to think that that was a good idea. This is just the other way, but in reverse, right? I would imagine. I would imagine. I don't need whatever that treasure is at the bottom. I guarantee you I will survive without it. It's going alright. How about you? It's going good. Work wasn't too bad today. I press buttons from 9 to 5. Are you stopped? Is Nanaki stopped? He is stopped. Okay. That's horrifying. if everybody is stopped, what happens? Okay. It is temporary. I don't think it's like petrification, where if everyone's petrified, you just lose. But then again, I don't know. We are getting some good XP out of this, which I'm grateful for. Final Fantasy VII has been really good. It definitely helps that I remember enough from my formative memories to make it through these different areas. I did not, this might upset you, so brace yourself accordingly. I did not get Yuffie. I had 2 chances to get her, and I just decided not to. I was like, I don't need to do the whole Wutai side quest. It's fine. I made my peace with it. It's okay. And then I sold what would have been a straight upgrade for her weapon immediately afterward. This thing is actually, no, I shouldn't say it in case people are gonna play Disco Elysium. If you haven't played Disco Elysium, you should. This thing sucks. You should play Disco Elysium, even if you feel like you're not what you would describe as like a visual novel person, which it barely qualifies as. Like a tabletop RPG or visual novel person, you should still play it. It's one of the few. Man, we're really struggle boating here, huh? I guess I'll use one either. Wait, who has the cure? Cure magic? Cure magic? Nanaki has cure magic? I'm pretty sure there has to be. No, this is stupid. Why would I use an either? Here, we'll do that. We'll top them up a little bit because I'm almost certain there's a save spot up here. Maybe there's not. We'll just hold on to the ethers, okay? Just let me hold on to the ethers. There has to be a save point up here. Ain't no way Japanese game developers from 1997 would make me go through this without a save point. That's insane. Listen to yourself. That's crazy. Do it, kill him. We say a prayer. I will face my pogs. I'll bring my pogs to pass into me and through me and unto others by my emoji spam. When my pogs have settled, I will turn my emoji spam inward. Where the pogs have gone, there will be Raymond. Everyone loves Raymond. Praise Raymond. Praise him. Praise. Raymond, I'm sorry that when you first came into my stream as the first ever YouTube chatter that I completely ignored your perfectly reasonable question for upwards of 15 minutes, and if I could take it back, I would. I would. I can't, because I haven't seen you since. So I can only make pitiful attempts.
My external appearance
wow,
is
we
down
got a
5%.
lunatic high.
Sure,
I forgot what
I
that
need to be
is.
cleaned.
Xantos? Did you... I don't know who Zamtos is. How many stream points for wife? I already said what the price was to Xantos. The price is 10 subs. If you're asking to swap me out for my wife, it's 10. And that's a joke. Don't actually do it. Don't actually do it. If you're saying like to see her, I can just summon her up here. We're wife give good conversation. Xantos, the thing is that whenever you summon, whenever she's here, you shit on her. So what do you want? Like, what do you want? Like, I know that your feelings are complicated. I always mentally confused Disco Elysium and Hotline Miami together.
Fighting the Gi tribe attackers.
This is Dune in it. Yes, throat singing. When we have a hype train on Twitch, when we get a hype train on Twitch, it's the same Mongolian throat singing from Dune, except it's Americanified, where he goes, Hamburger, 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 cheeseburger, 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 Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Whopper, 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 hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, with a side of fries. Streamer compliments was redeemed. You said Xantos. Xantos is a fun guy to talk to. Even though he's he's a tough cookie to talk to sometimes because he's baked being I don't know what word I'm trying to use here. I like him. I like talking to him about things that we have common interests together on. And I like it when we play video games together. He's a good teammate. That sounds like the start of a backhanded compliment. That was not what was your team streamer. Xantos, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. When you're being spicy during like 80% of the time that you talk, it makes it harder for me to volunteer the positive stuff first. But I will say that you're very good. I will say this, you're very, very good at being at taking charge in a disciplined, nice way when stuff goes down. Like when we were playing during the Barotrauma stream, when stuff was going down, you very reasonably would say things like, okay, we just don't need to panic. We just need to do the best that we can with the situation, and this is how we get on top of things. Like, you keep a cool head when things are difficult, and I appreciate that about you. You're also fun to play games with, and I like hanging out with you. There. Imagine the guy finds so extreme again in the middle of the Raymond meditation. 10 subs, I'm gonna do it. What about me? What about you? You have to redeem bury yourself with compliments, Ruffles. Looks like a boss fight ahead.
Grandpa.
Serenade me. Oh, I like you too, Stoic.
The specters of the Ghee linger here like stagnant air.
I don't know if it's explained what the Ghee are. I think they're just like demons.
For us at all.
That's unironically horrifying. I cannot get over. I should probably cast, what do I do? I probably shouldn't cast fire on the fire creatures. That would probably be a bad idea. Apparently I need to kill the, I need to kill the fires before I get to the guy behind them. What is this? I don't remember this fight being hard. I think the hardest part about it is having Shiva on the field. Ayo. No, but I think the hardest part is him doing some move that applies doom to people. I can't remember. This guy was an asshole in the remake. Probably a lot scarier looking, right? I would imagine. 660 damage should kill him, right? If I have to burn through all my ethers, it's not like I'm gonna use all of them by the end of the game anyway. If it keeps the procession moving, I will use ethers here. It might seem psychotic, but I will do it. Is the fire coming back? Evidently so. Ooh, it's gonna drain my health. That's not good. Or is it MP? If it's MP, I'm gonna scream. Okay, it's just 104. That's not that bad. I like the summons in Final Fantasy 15. In fact, I'm a psycho. I love Final Fantasy 15. I think most people have come around to Final Fantasy 15. I think now it's universally liked, or near universally liked. I know that in the beginning, people had issues with one half being speaking out of turn, because I've never experienced it myself. I haven't played the game, mind you. But the first half being sort of open world and the second half being linear, a lot of people had issues with, or some people. Owie. That really hurt. They really hurty. Ouchies. You can't have that much health left. We've done a number to them already. Probably don't cast fire on the fire monster. I'll take a drain. The drain doesn't really seem to do that much. But I've admired Final Fantasy 15 from afar. I also know that Final Fantasy 16 is polarizing in its own way. I also haven't played Final Fantasy 16. I played the shit out of 11, which is like the first MMO. Not the first MMO ever, you know what I mean? The first MMO of the Final Fantasy series. Running out of juice here. Okay. We're still cruising. I do think they need to use a little bit more ethers here. So that's what we're gonna do on the next one. Are you absorbing my? You are. You're such a dick. You know that? Undead monster, man. Oh, no? Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, you didn't cast it, right? Yeah. Played Final Fantasy 16, it was brutal as fuck. The Final Fantasy VII remake is something that I want to get back into. I didn't give it the chance it deserved. And that's a mistake on my part. I need to play it through to the end. I need to just get over the fact that I wasn't a huge fan of...
My external appearance is down 5%. Shion, I wasn't a huge
fan of the new direction that they took with the game. But I also understand why they did it. Just play Rebirth? I could just play Rebirth. You're not wrong. I could just play Rebirth because I know what happens. I'm just gonna try Fyra on him and see what happens. Okay, it still does damage him. That's all the convincing I need to do this. Has haste? Hell yeah, I did really. Was just something dumb, dude. He can't last much longer. Thoughts on Ruffly Bear? Ruffles is a kooky character. I love his sense of humor. He's a very good teammate, very reliable. He does understand how to disengage from his. Woo, we beat it!
Bingo! It's Toman.
He does know how to break himself out of his more trolly tendencies when the situation requires. He's also very good at strategizing.
And Nanaki, it would seem that you've
and he has great meme senses. He's just fabulous. He's just fabulous at the memery.
You really
He has a doctorate in memology.
I was right. Bringing you here was not a mistake. Come. What I have to show you is just up ahead.
I know that there's a materia that's earlier in the cave. I cannot be fucked to get it. I just can't. You just have to put it literally in front of me for me to tolerate it. I'm also probably not going to use gravity. I think it deletes like a percentage of enemy health, but I've never used it and had it work in any situation where I remember wanting to use it.
The warrior fought.
You're literally playing the whole game right now. Going to be difficult for spoilers.
He kept them from taking even a single step into Cosmo Canyon.
I just want to unlock the hot coffee scene where Cloud bangs Jenova.
And he never returned to the village again.
And becomes Sephiroth's stepdad. And then he forever refers to Sephiroth as champ and sport.
Behold Nanaki, the face of the warrior.
Okay, backstory is tragic. I didn't say nothing. Everyone's backstory in Final Fantasy is tragic. Any FF game. Oh my god. It's your dad. It's your dad. That's your dad, Nanaki. It's your dad.
That's Seto.
Seto continued to fight the Gi right here. He never stopped protecting the canyon. Even after the Gi's poisonous arrows turned his body into stone. Even after he had chased them all away, he continued to protect us all. And he still does.
Even now.
Oh my god.
You thought him a coward who had simply run away. But he alone gave his life to protect Cosmo Canyon. This is your father. This is Seto.
This is Seto? Did Mother know?
Oh, she knew. At the time, they asked me to seal the cave shut.
Wait. Hang on. Are you trying to tell me? Are you trying to tell me that Nanaki didn't know this whole time, but Bugenhagen, his mom, knew and just didn't tell him? So instead of telling him, which is arguably the morally correct thing to do, they just let him live 48 years thinking his dad was an enormous asshole. What is wrong with you people? That is so fucked up. Oh my god. Why? That's so messed up. I need to be a little bit bigger. Why would they do that? Like I get it for us. It's like it's the reveal. For us it's the reveal. Like, oh my god, we were made to think that his dad was an asshole. 48 years thinking that you were abandoned by your dad and your mom died.
And not
like wondering where your absentee father was.
They said that the cave should be forgotten about.
Well, why? Why would you? Why? Did they? Was his mom's final words to Bugenhagen? We're gonna do a social experiment to see how fucked up we can make our kid. Can you please not tell him about the sealed, haunted cave where his dad is? I just make up something. Say that he went to go get milk. Oh my god. Never played Final Fantasy IX? Final Fantasy IX is good. It is good. Would I recommend it to somebody that hasn't ever played it? I would say yes. If you enjoy like a storybook adventure type feel, like a really fantasy leaning Final Fantasy, which is a strange thing to say out loud, but you know what I mean, probably. Final Fantasy IX is a good game.
Grandpa?
Also, Triple Triad is one of the best minigames ever from Final Fantasy IX. Ever.
Listen to me, Nanaki.
Definitely the morally correct thing to do. How long ago did this happen? Like, this is many years ago. Why they keep that from him? Like, when I was just like a little baby playing this game for the first time, for me, I was just like, oh my god, that's so sad. Like, I was focused on the sadness of it. Now it's like triply sad because I was like, he lived basically his whole life thinking that he was that he and his mom was abandoned by their Charmander lion hybrid dad.
For even if they shut down every Mako reactor, it will only postpone the inevitable. Even if they stop Sephiroth,
I'm not gonna stop using my fridge.
All that there is shall perish.
This is clean burning Mako. Yeehaw!
I, Hank Hill, think Prostoic is a high-key, litty, big W bustin' skibidi toilet
is this
cloud-boarded, drippy, glowed up coated Riz Master.
Oh, it's Doman.
Welcome in, No Flow. Good to see you.
Oh my god, he's loose.
No Flow, we were talking about how incredibly fucked up it is that that Red 13's mother did not tell him that his absentee father was permanently entombed in a haunted hell cave. It is home on his home turf. And then he lived most of his life believing this father was a huge asshole. And his mom knew and didn't tell him. Hashtag just Final Fantasy VII things.
Or are we to sit here and
it never came up. It never came up in conversation. Well, you didn't ask.
I'm too old to do anything about it now. This year I'll be 130. That is why you must go, Nanaki. You must go in my stead and find out for yourself.
You must go save the planet.
Grandpa.
You must go out there.
I wanted to show you the truth about
and collect the Infinity Stones.
Left. I am so glad you came back while I was still alive.
Oh, Grandpa, don't talk like that. If you left me,
I have lived long enough.
Grandpa, you have to continue to live. For me. But I'll go. I'll find out what's going to happen to the planet. And then come back and tell you everything.
Grandpa, don't talk like that.
My external appearance is down 5%.
I will put your brain in a robot body.
I am Nanaki of Cosmo Canyon, the son of the warrior Seto. I'll return a warrior true to that noble name. So please, Grandpa.
I already buried Ruffles and compliments. I don't know if Ruffles is even here. Ruffles, are you here? Are you still playing War Thunder? More? Oh my god, dude. Oh man, I don't know. When I was playing Foxhole with Ruffles, I would always like having him on my tank because he was always really well adjusted and fun to talk to and play with.
Those are.
He always has that funny bone. He's really good at the humor. He's really good at spreading the memes. He's also a pretty smart cookie. And I also like his laugh. He's got a good heckin' laugh on him. He does. Say something stoic. What other people say about you does not define you. Not in the least. You have to try to the best of your ability to turn your what you consider to be objects of self-worth inside, internalized. And then when you do that, and your goals become self-fulfilling, that you become the cause and the completer of things that make you happy. So compliments define me. I am awesome. He said so. This is untrue. True and based.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I see no oil streaming down your eyes. This is true peak human sadness. Dying grandpa and talking dog. Look, even he's crying. And he's made out of stone. Is he alive in there? Is my homie alive in there? Shit. You gotta break him out.
Should we get moving?
So it's goodbye, Red 13.
That's just the way it goes. Too bad. He came in real handy at times, didn't he?
He's just gonna come flying down the stairs. He's gonna come flying down the stairs, dude, any second. He is. I'm also gonna rotate in Aerith. It's okay, Cloud. You'll have your buddy back someday. I do need to rest. I do not remember where the inn is. Where's the inn? Is it in here? Is it up here?
Welcome. It's
there it is.
Have pleasant street.
So the implication was that this new timekeeping system, it has a purpose. That it was suggested there could be a reason why. Look, they even have a mini fridge up there. I don't know what the purpose it is. Like, I've never seen any new monsters. Any monsters at all. Any additions, any changes whatsoever made. See, I knew it was gonna happen. By it being nighttime or daytime. This place is eating power like it's juice. Like, they have torches outside. Because they'd be like, we believe in natural lighting, and then you go inside and it's all fluorescent bulbs. Do you trust Kate Sith?
Please look after Nanaki.
I know who he is. I literally know who he is. I know his whole backstory. I'm even not even sure those torches are electric. True, dude. I see the cord.
That's what happened.
That's a fucking USB-C plugged into the back of the torch. You can't lie to me.
Come back whenever you're in need of
That's not even a USB-C. That's a micro USB. What the fuck? somewhere over here. Evidently there's Nibelheim. We shall go that way. Damn. I do like the up-res look of their various weapons. I think that's a cute touch. That's very kawaii. Is this the right way? I don't know if it is. Have to cross the river. Okay. There is a river up here. Understood. Have you got to that one scene? Welcome in, Valiak. Valiak is a super cool streamer. Very cozy guy. I love watching him. Valiak. We got to the scene in the game where Cloud grows a demon wing and fights small Disney characters. No. And I didn't know that was going to be in this game. I didn't know that they were going to put in the prequel. Thanks, Valiak. I might be talking about a different game. Are you sure? I also remember that. That's a good call, brother. That's a good call. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I guess I'll hold on to Healing Wind. War Gong. Man, Cure is just so strong, just at a basic level. Okay, there's Nibelheim. There it is. I think this is part 1 of Cloud fucking losing his mind. Because he remembers this place. Yes, he's been here before.
The village looks
He's been here before. And so he thinks that his mom's house is here. You're gonna experience all this. I don't have to.
Yeah.
Just know that this is part 1 of him going psycho mode. The original never renamed Red 13 to Nanaki, did they? It did not. This must be a thing that was.
Did you lie to us?
Changed with the Echo S voice mod. So the mod that's adding voices to literally everyone, I imagine changed it so that Red 13 is permanently renamed to Nanaki because they want characters to refer to him as his actual name instead of Red 13, which does make sense.
I was telling the truth.
Because it would be a little bit weird and probably disheartening if you were a literal science experiment and somebody that people learned of your actual name and then they kept referring to you as your science experiment name. That'd probably be a little bit unpleasant.
The intense heat of the flames.
At best. When are we gonna start fighting the empty? That's what I want to know.
Hello, welcome. It's 100 gil a night. Enjoy your stay.
Sleep for how long? 8 hours. I want that well-rested buff. Give it to me now. If you've enjoyed this so far and you have not followed the channel, mash that follow button. I guarantee you, asterisk, you won't regret it.
A man in a black cloak.
Yo, you guys... hey, the bud, you know there's this guy back here. There's this dude in a skulky black robe in your kitchen.
He has a tattoo, the number 6. He's
you know this guy's
something.
back here. I don't understand what the purpose of these guys are. I know that they are experiments or that they were experimented on in some way, but I don't understand the significance of them. I remember them being a thing in the original Final Fantasy VII, which we're playing right now. I know that they're in the remake. I know that they're in Rebirth, that the game makes a big, and that they're related to Sephiroth in some way. But I just don't heckin' get it, chat. I just don't. Look at this guy.
He has a tattoo of the number 12.
Can you hear the voice of...
You will, TM?
Sephiroth?
I pick up Valiant by the collar, and I start shaking him violently around, and then I pin him against the wall, but not in a sensual way. Tell me your secrets.
Nice village, isn't it?
Do you guys not see these guys in a robe?
We've been in business here a long
Do you
time.
not? Like, dude.
That's
Is
not
this
true.
normal? Do they just hang out?
Are you connected with this village?
I lived here until I was 14, and I don't remember you.
It's not nice to lie.
What? Everyone here is crazy. They're saying you don't remember me? It's me, Jimothy. Jimothy the milkman? Uh-oh, this is where he's gonna lose it. Where's my mom?
Something the matter?
I want.
Where's my mom?
I lived
Where's
in
my
this
hot
house
mom?
until I was 14.
Jimothy talks a lot. They're all John Cena clones, so you can't see them, or they're paid Turner actors.
The whole village was burned to the ground.
You're dreaming! Get out of here! Something the matter?
It's
Yeah. Where's my hot mom? Where's she at? I know she's around here. I know she's around here somewhere. Like this guy. Is this your house?
This guy has a tattoo of the number 5.
Was he not also holding something?
He has the number 11 tattooed on him.
Okay. I don't think this is Tifa's house. No, it is Tifa's house. This is Tifa's house? Is this a little baby
Tattoo
robe
of the
guy?
number-
Platinum fist. Okay, well I don't have Tifa on me. That's okay. We go see if her panties are still here. No, they're not.
Periodic
They're-
report for Professor Hojo. 1. Copy activity.
Wow,
I'm
they
sorry to
even
report that
voiced
no copies have left
the
the village during
notes,
this
dude.
period. As previously reported, it would certainly appear that the copies are sensing something. However, they only ever mutter the words reunion and Sephiroth, and show no desire to leave here.
I delivered milk here for 14 years.
2. The secret.
I raised
A total
those
of 8
cows
people
that
have
are
visited
right
the village this
behind you.
period. Fortunately, none of them were aware of the incident 5 years ago.
Granted, none
More
of them seem to
importantly,
recognize me,
they all
and
failed
that
to
is
realize
really
that the village has been
disconcerting.
restored to exactly how it appeared before the
And yet
fire.
I remember the birthmark on that one's teeth. This AI voices, or is this actual people doing all this? From what I understand, it's all real people. We have, you and I,
the staff playing
on
the
this journey of
villagers have
ours,
also improved on their
for the
acting
last
skills.
6 streams on Final
There are
Fantasy
no
VII,
further issues
have
to report
heard,
at this time.
from what I can tell, like 200 individual people.
Should I play on it?
Should I
What?
play on
Now, how did it... Oh,
No. 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 What is the sequence? Does it tell me? If it doesn't tell me immediately. If it doesn't tell me. No, it doesn't tell me. I don't care enough. I'm out. There's something that you can play on there, and I think you need to in order to get Tifa's ultimate weapon. But the amount of fucks that I have to give is borderline 0 about that. Are you getting Vincent? Yes. I think that all I have to do is go to his little alcove. Look, little babies.
Reunion.
They're little babies. You need to solve a puzzle. In Shinra Mansion? Yo, are you gonna leave these little road babies upstairs unattended? We're gonna save. I should be able to save here, or do I have to go? Your own good.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
What else do you want me to say? Ruffles, to this day, I have never seen, heard, or was impressed upon by a more literally perfect person.
Excuse me, bitch.
Not only are you a categorical genius, but you are also a creative mastermind. We should only count ourselves so lucky that we exist upon the same earth and breathe the same air that you do. You are so enrapturing in your appearance that entire laws are being crafted at this moment to make it, for the public's safety, illegal to look upon you for more than 9 seconds, because the 10th second is guaranteed to make any individual addicted.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I must rid myself of all those who interfere with my research. That man from the Turks is no exception. I have made some somatological improvements to his body and put him to sleep in the basement. Look for him there.
I appreciate that they put this tofu block here to remind me that Vincent exists.
However, nothing more than a capricious game I have created. Do not feel obliged to take part. Move the dial on the safe carefully, but quickly. You have 20 seconds. The hints for the dials are: dial the lid of the box with the most oxygen. I have made this, however. Move the dial behind the one with the black and white teeth.
Hey, there's an unconscious person in the basement. Do with that information what you will.
With the combination in hand, right 36, left 10, right 59, right 97. Head for the only safe in the building, located in the far left room on the second floor. Once you begin cracking the safe, you'll have 20 seconds to enter the combination. It's much more difficult than it seems. The dial is very touchy and even the slightest mistake will spoil the attempt. When you succeed, you'll be thrust into battle with lost number.
Oh, there's random fights in here, dude. Why would they put the double up materia on stuff that doesn't have all magic, brother? Wow. Wow. There it is. Now, will I be able to bypass the all this puzzle shit that that what's-his-face was suggesting to me? I hate this. I hate this. I don't like these. I don't like these. I don't know. Really? Okay, can I run? Is this something I could do? I don't want to fight these things. I paid my dues. I just want to look for snacks. That's all I want. Only safe in the building located in the far left room on the 2nd floor. Alright, we'll try it. Go save, then try bypassing it. Full coward mode engage. I don't want to fight these things. It was already bad enough that for the first 15 minutes of the stream, I went 2 seconds into the forest. I basically towed the line of the forest. And I got into a battle where I was ambushed on both sides by a total of 6 frog people. And they took turns slapping me around for like 4 damage and alternately turning me enemy launcher. Okay, that's interesting. And turning me like into a frog and then off again. Open the safe anyway. Oh, I have 20 seconds. Right, 36. Left. Whoopsie. Okay, already fucked it. Failed. Are you gonna make me fight every time? Or can I just run? Is it because I ran for like 0.2 seconds? Very good. Potion me. Nope, I just have regular potions. Understood. And we'll just a little dabble, do you? Frog battle is pog. Dude, if you enjoyed it, I'm here for you. That's the content that I live to make. 36. Right 59. I don't know if I have to confirm it. Shit. As we begin cracking the safe, you have 20 seconds to end a conversation. The tile is very dusty, and even the slightest mistake will spoil the attempt.
I have a bad feeling.
Right 36. Man, they were not kidding when they said that it was very touchy. Right 59. Right 59. Right 97. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to go to bed. Night all. Good night, G Diggle. Thank you for hanging out. Combination in hand.
I have a bad
Right 36. Left 10. Right 59. Right 97. Ooh, we did it. Thank you, Rekna. I appreciate that. Jesus Christ, what is that? Oh my god. Criminy Christmas. Okay, can you focus on maybe not one character at a time? What the fuck is that? Like spread the love a little bit. This time I know you've beaten this game before. Thank you for that. Yeah, I don't mind being what is it? I forget what the term is. I forget what the term is. I don't remember what the term is. Term for something. Backseated. Thank you. My own brain. I appreciate it. Thank you, my own brain. I don't mind being backseated. That's totally fine. Is he, like, supposed to focus on one character? In backseat gaming? I don't mind being backseated in this. I would only mind being backseated if I was playing a game that was completely new to me. And I didn't... Like, if it seemed like I was struggling and I directly asked chat for help. Okay. Yep, nope, that's good. Yep. Just keep fucking them up. Okay, good. Yeah, no. Good. Stop! Like, relax. Relax on that. Why is he focusing on one character? For your attack as quickly as possible during this battle, equip the time all combination. Lost numbers, strong beats with powerful attacks. Fortunately, it's vulnerable to paralysis and stop. Good thing I have neither of those. Begin the battle by summoning Choco or Mog. Or using Eris's Seal Evil Limit Break as soon as it becomes available. I don't have that either. Cast haste on your entire party. I also don't have that. Hammer away with the strongest attacks. Once you've caused significant damage, one half of the creature will... It's a good thing I have none of those things. Which should make this the easiest battle that I've ever fought in any of these games. This should be easy. I'm also technically using weapons that I have no business using at this point. He is stopped. Why is he stopped? I don't know what he's stopped by. Do I have something? Do I have like a piece of equipment that I'm not familiar with that causes stop on him? One half of the creature will die and the other half will take over. If the last hit before lost number's transformation is a magic attack, left or survive. I have very high resistance to magic. If last hit was physical, the right side will survive. That was weird. Why did he literally stop? That was strange. Damn, brother. Okay, there he goes. One half died. That's interesting that it had like a resistance mechanic like that. I mean, I guess that Aerith is just there to hang out now. And that's okay. That's probably what she prefers. Yeah. It doesn't seem like we're in a good position. And all things considered, we're not. But, oh, the cross slash is what applied stop. That's what happened. Okay. At least I have Death Blow. Welcome in, Mr. Fish. Good to see you. Damn. No, why did you... Oh my god, why did it skip over her? Why would it skip over her? That sucks. Stop. Stop. Enough of this. Enough of this. Okay, we have stopped applied, which is great. I know it's not exactly uncooking our bacon right now, but you know we could be in a worse spot. And we're landing these death blows, so we should kill this. This one is magic resistant. When he died, or when his one half died, he became magic resistant because that was the last. Okay, good. Fuck. That was an actually hard fight. That was like the first like genuinely hard fight.
Prostoic is a Chad type Sigma grind
Seal Evil just in time to not use it on the boss that it's specifically useful for. Hell yeah! Cosmo Memory. I think it's the name of like a alcoholic beverage, isn't it? We need to go outside, and we need to, and we need to go see a doctor. You did it with none of the stuff that the guide recommended. Hell yeah! Cosmo Memory. Cosmo Memory is what? Cosmo Memory. Learn limit skill Cosmo Memory. What? Don't really care. Oh, well, I know it's for Red 13. I know it's for Red 13. Basement key. Odin materia? We're like, oh damn, look at this materia. Sheet. Replaces garbage with this. There it is. Okay, we're gonna run outside. After the basement, just outside the library, you'll find Vincent's chamber. Open the door and examine the coffin in the center of the room and speak to him. Talk to him about Sephiroth, and he'll return to the coffin. Talk to him a second time and then leave the room. On your way out of the basement, Vincent will stop you and join your party. I did not remember the safe part at all. So without you being here, Rachni, I probably would have fumbled that whole sequence.
It's 100 gallon.
For like
Enjoy
another
your
half
stay.
an hour to 45 minutes until I was like, okay, what the fuck do I have to do in order to get this character? So thank you for saving me and chat literally 30 minutes or 45 minutes that we can stuff yet more content into. Okay. All right. I should save. Probably, I should save. I don't think that we're gonna run into another bad situation. That's my thinking. You're like, I've been around you for 4 months. I know the fucked up way that your brain works. I'm doing you a favor, and he was right. He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. And then the basement is upstairs? The basement is upstairs and through here. And then all the way down. Even if they don't use Vincent, I want to hear his lines. I'll use Vincent. I think Vincent is super cool. I also know that he's not going to eat like a big sandwich, which makes it much more likely that I'm going to use him. I wish that his limit break was controllable. I don't know if you can get him to a point where it is controllable, but I do wish it was. Why are things so strong in here, dude? Shit. Ever played Dirge of Cerberus? No, but I know that I should. I know that there's a gaping hole in my knowledge base because I haven't played it. I know it's like I don't think that it was universally believed to be great, but I know that it was good. And it's one of those games that I've thought about playing for ever since I became aware of it. So what, like literally 18, 20 years, something like that? But like it's time. Like it's time for me to play it. Which is a cool feeling. I'm not gonna pretend it's not a cool feeling to know that there are PS2 games that I'm interested in that I haven't played before. So they could be new experiences. And indie, this is a weird way to think about it, but I think about this all the time. In addition to all the 2,000-year-old Greco-Roman philosophy shit, right? That indie games now have the same punching weight that PS2 games did back in its original era. Okay, let me cook for a second to help you understand what I mean. What I'm saying is that I can pretend that the PS2 game that I'm playing for the first time is like a new indie game. That it's like a double A or maybe like just a regular A video game. Like just a really, really good indie game. If I think on those terms, I'm not fighting these things. I'm sorry. They're just annoying. If your character design is annoying, I'm going to try avoiding you. I want out. I want out. I want out. You can unless there's a mod for it. Dirge of Cerberus is an okay third-person shooter, but if you're a fan, just outside the library, you'll find, open the door, examine the coffin. There it is. There it is. What the hell is that? I don't remember what this is, and it's scaring me. Me no likey. Me no likey, it moved weirdly. It has baby faces built into it, grafted into it. Why it moved like that? Why it looky like this? Okay. It's very resistant to physical attacks. Because that was a critical hit. So it'd be like that. Okay, I appreciate all the sauce that you're putting into your attack animations, but I do need you to please hurry, because I have stuff that I want to do. It's not fair for me. Okay, so he's a two-parter, understood. Yeah. Is this thing like a mini boss? Why is it like this? What is it doing? Stop. What is it doing? Yang's happy? Oh, this is the physical part. Is this whole mansion like this? What is it doing? Is this Yang's excited? Is he gonna explode? This thing is weirding me out. I don't remember it at all. It's doing a ton of damage to me. I don't respect it. Okay, there we go. What the fuck, dude? The tank?
My apologies.
You're terrible.
My sins are all the greater knowing what
Why did she say that? Why did she say that to him?
I will no doubt be greeted with a plethora of nightmares, and the more torturous they shall be.
Oh my god, he's so angsty, dude. He's so angsty.
You're still here.
Who? At least tell us your name.
Are you even playing the game if you don't? Did you leak military secrets?
I worked at...
That's still insane.
Jenova.
How did that guy think that he was going to get away with that?
Investigation Department, also known as the Turks.
I'm scared when my first name slips out. I can't even imagine how casual I would have to be like, hey, I know about this top secret aspect of this piece of insanely expensive military hardware, and I'm gonna use it to try to corner people in a conversation.
My name is Vincent Valentine.
It happened 16 times? What the fuck?
The Turks? Formerly of the Turks. I have no affiliation with Shinra now. And you are?
Cloud Strife, formerly of Soldier.
You were also with Shinra?
All by different people, yes? It's not the same guy that they keep letting out over and over. That's like Omega illegal, right?
Who? Dr. Lucrezia.
That's like,
Crescent.
that's a whole top tier, super duper level of legal. Source, we've been able to ascertain there's been between 11 and 30 leaks of restricted documents in War Thunder forums. Jesus fuck.
The woman who gave birth to Sephiroth.
Gave birth? Isn't Jenova Sephiroth's mother?
That is one of many myths, though it is not completely untrue.
Yeah, okay, you could just say that they took the egg out of whomever, or they took Jenova cells and put it into a lady.
In truth, he was born to a beautiful woman.
You could just say that.
That woman was Lucrezia. She was an assistant to Professor Gast, the man responsible for the Jenova project.
A human experiment.
I was unable to prevent it. I was unable to dissuade her.
Yeah, I want to be preggers with a 3,000-year-old bioorganism.
Those are my sins. I led the woman I respected. No, the woman I loved.
And then she got Parasite Eve.
Most terrible fate.
So you sleep here?
I also need to play Parasite Eve. I've never played Parasite Eve.
That's
Should we? Is this where we're heading? Am I a PS1 Classic channel? Chat. Is that what's happening? Is that our trajectory? All right, let me make sure this extremely helpful guide that Racknight posted. Am I a retro tuber? Am I a retro tuber now? Let me do a big old think on that. Talk to him a second time on your way out of the basement. Vincent will stop you and join your party. Please know, if you play Parasite Eve, you pretty much need OG hardware. What do you mean? I should be able to play it with my totally real PS1 that I own. Just fine, I would think. Did I de-blow myself? Is that what just happened? I think the cursor went on my end of the stage. Okay, good. Okay, good. Emulator can work with it, but I've heard you need to do a lot to set it up. That's fine. I have an almost unlimited amount of patience. As long as the emulator isn't biting me or headbutting me, I should be able to tolerate almost anything. That sounds good to me. D-blow, and you D-blow. I know it's 1/3 the accuracy, but, you know, I feel like rolling the big numbers. You D-blow. I think I got Parasite Eve working on my phone. So if I got Parasite Eve working on my phone, I should be able to get it working on my, my 4070 Ti. Here it is, where it all began.
Sephiroth!
Oh shit, it's still in here. Hey buddy, I was just talking about you.
By the way, won't you be participating in the reunion?
I was just talking about you.
What the hell is all this about?
Jenova is holding the reunion. With the
I'm sorry, what? You're on the opposite end of the hallway, can't really hear you.
Calamity from the sky. But I thought Jenova was just an ancient.
I see. It would appear that you're not eligible to join us. I shall proceed north over Mount Nebo. If you should awaken, then follow.
The reunion. Calamity from the sky?
Meteor? Blackman, don't throw stuff at me. Rude. Dude, what a way to leave a room. The destruct materia. I don't even remember that. What is this? Destruct magic? Okay. Do I care about this? Revive Odin. I don't want to remove that. Restore poison, earth, transform. We'll remove it. We'll swap it out. That's fine. I do want to take a gander in this other room to see if there's any snacks. It does not look like there are any snacks in here. So, okay. We're just gonna leave then. Hey, buddy.
Sleep now.
Okay. I'm gonna leave. I left. No, I'm not fighting this thing. It takes like 1,000 years. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. It takes so long. It takes... Look at this! It takes literally 10 seconds to do a single animation from this guy. 15 seconds. Leave. 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 Just leave, dude. Leave.
Wait.
Wait!
If I go with you, will I encounter Hojo?
Yeah.
Beats me. But we're after him in Sephiroth, so you might just get your chance.
Who in this chat is aware of the science fiction series, typically on the Sci-Fi Channel, or it used to be on the Sci-Fi Channel, called Lex?
Lucrezia.
Lex with 2 X's. This guy gives off strong Bruton G energy. I doubt anyone, any soul is going to remember Lex.
That was a quick change of heart.
There's no... I am the only one that's seen the series. I am the only one that remembers it.
Being a former Turk, you might find me useful.
I'm the only one that remembers what the freaking undead guy is. The undead guy's race is racist, bro.
Then it's settled.
Bro brought up Lex. You're old, so you know what Lex is? This guy sounds like Kai, doesn't he? Doesn't he sound like Kai? He's like he's Kai coded. They should bring back Lex. All the original characters. Do it. Assuming any of them are alive. Assuming any of them are alive. Yeah, kinda. Okay, well, he had me at yeah. And he lost me a little bit at kinda. I would like to leave now. Thank you. I don't want to fight anything in here. All the fights in here have been annoying. They're not interesting. They're just status effect filled, and I get it. That's thematic. I just don't wanna. Of all the wannas that I have near 0. So we're gonna go outside. I'm going to call my fancy cell phone. I'm going to take all the materia off of Tifa. Off of Tifa. And then I'm going to fancy cell phone. Grab Vincent. He's level 27. Maybe I don't grab him. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, he doesn't have the double. He doesn't have the double armlet.
Hello. It's 100 gallon.
He doesn't have the double armlet? I never saw Lex. That's okay. Most human beings that are still alive have not seen Lex. I and maybe like 200 other people have seen Lex, much less remember that it even exists. Truly. Wasn't there a shop here? Like a weapons shop? No, this isn't it. There's a weapons shop, wasn't there? No. Is it? No. That's not it either. I thought there was a weapon shop here. I just want to be sold something. I want to be sold like an armlet or something. If I can't with good faith equip Vincent as much as I would like to. Because I want double growth rate materia basically until the end of time. Or growth rate equipment. And it does not seem that we have that option. Do you sell something?
We've been in...
That's not...
Are you...
Forget it.
Check your Steam DM. Wait, am I trapped here?
No, we've been in...
That's...
Are you...
Forget...
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm no-clipped. I no-clipped behind him. Okay, I'm checking my Discord. Discord is frozen. Discord is literally frozen. Let me close out of it and open it again. The hell's going on? Okay, Discord crashed. Are you... Nope, that's not... That's not you. You have the DVDs? Shit. Okay, well, I'm stuck.
That's...
Are you...
I'm stuck. I can't get behind this guy. Did I save outside? I'm literally stuck. I can't get behind this guy. All right, well, that's it. That's it, guys. That's it. Let's find somebody to raid you out to. I'm stuck, which probably means I lost all that progress. Very fun and cool for me. I love that. I guess, you know, some games will stay bugged this whole time. It could also be because of the up-res models. Who knows? Next stream is going to be tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. We're going to be playing, by we, I mean Shumi. Shumi and X-Ray Specs are going to be playing more Resident Evil 5. Yeah, so thank you for being here. Thank you for the huge amount of support. If you like this a lot, consider following. If you like this a ton and have the means, consider subscribing. I will see you by proxy through my wife tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard for Resident Evil 5 with X-Ray Specs. Let's raid you out to... It's been a while since we've had an opportunity to raid out to Manda Bear, so let's do that. X Manda Bear X. Manda is super cute, super cozy. She's great. You love her. Hitting the raid button. Goodbye, friends. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. See you later. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye.